There is just a lot to keep track of this morning.
Very busy day. And I'm Brandy Cummings. This is once again a KCRA 3 weather alert day. Our forecast today is seeing rain, wind and snow. This is a live look right now at Highway 89 at Truckee and Highway 50 at Myers. You can see the snow coming down there for sure. Dangerous conditions across the region.
All right, for more on what we can expect, let's get on over to meteorologist Tamara Berg.
Yeah, and things are still impacting the morning drive. And if you're just waking up and joining us top of the 7 o'clock hour, I want to rewind Doppler over the last 3 hours so that you'll realize the visualization of why so much water is on the roads as you tackle the morning commute. This is the view again. Last 3 hours, we've had some good, heavy soaking rain inundate some of the drains across the region and, of course, our local roadways. Still coming down pretty good along the Highway 20 stretch here in Grass Valley down into Lake of the Pines. It's been rainfall all the way across Blue Canyon. Not until you get to Cisco Grove that it does kick in to snowfall along Interstate 80. The rain's coming down, but it has let up a little bit or eased up in intensity here around Roseville, Rockland, Folsom, and into El Dorado Hills. The rain is still coming down at a pretty good clip. That band continues to work towards Cameron Park and eventually into Pollock Pines. The rain is steady and light right now, filling in around Sacramento. And then you get along the 99 and I-5 stretch here from Stockton on towards Modesto. Modesto seeing heavier rain than, let's say, Stockton. But again, you get the point that everything is pretty much waterlogged at this point in the morning commute. You get up into the higher terrain and it is snowing currently just about to the east of Kybers and on up the 50 corridor, Twin Bridges, and up towards South Lake. It is snow. But what's interesting is you look around the Truckee area and it's actually a rain and snow mix currently. It's snowing right now in Kirkwood and off towards Bear Valley. Heavy rainfall to reach you around Plymouth and around many of our motherlode spots down through Sonora. The other part of this weather story and why it's an alert day is the wind gust. We've been seeing periodic gusts in the valley pushing over 20, closer to 30 miles an hour from Yuba City and off towards Modesto. And some of those areas of red here, the contours, you go east of Sacramento, getting hit with some gusts of close to 26 there in Auburn, gusts to 31 here in Placerville and 23 in Truckee right now. For a look at the day ahead, I do think there will be just a little limited break in the rain activity once we get beyond the 9 o'clock hour. Once we're in the 10 o'clock time frame, you may even see a few breaks of sun, but we're not done yet with the rain. We'll expect to have in this alert day more rain, more periods of gusty winds, and temperatures this afternoon reaching those mid and upper 50s. Now, the snow is also going to be a big part of the weather story. We'll go through some of the estimated amounts of the snow to expect in the mountains in the next 2 days and when there'll be kind of a dry window when you can make it up and over those Sierra passes safely. Right now, it is 7:03. Speaking of heading out and about, let's check in now with Brian Hickey, who joins us in Live Tracker 3.
Yeah, Tamara, we've been patrolling the area in Live Tracker 3, and now we're outside the vehicle checking out this incident. This is westbound Interstate 80. I'm actually on the on-ramp from Greenback to westbound 80, and you can see here on the shoulder of the road a big rig. That big rig reportedly came all the way from the eastbound side of Interstate 80 and punched through the center divide. There's a large section of guardrail that is missing there, and there were several other vehicles involved in this. They just towed 2 of them away. There was a 3rd vehicle that was sitting in the hole in the center divide. They just hooked up to that vehicle. We've seen 3 ambulances come through this scene. So obviously westbound Interstate 80 from Greenback east of this location is a major backup all the way past Antelope Road back into the Roseville area. So you want to give yourself a lot of extra time on 80 as emergency crews are out here in the rain, very dangerous and wet conditions, trying to clear all of this up and get folks moving again. And this is the most severe crash we've seen of the morning, but we've also seen countless spinouts this morning with people either hydroplaning or losing control in some of the standing water on the area roadways. So if you are heading out, please give yourself extra time so that you can slow down, maybe avoid some of these routes right now, because as the traffic's picking up, we are seeing more incidents, and it's just getting dangerous out here on the roadways with the rain, the wind, the spray coming up from the cars. And of course, this major incident here causing a slowdown on westbound Interstate 80 at Greenback Lane. I'm Brian Hickey. We'll send it back to you.
Oh, yeah, Brian, stay safe out there. Thank you for that live report. The stormy weather, of course, causing power issues, and right now about 1,000 SMUD customers are without power in Sacramento County. You can see the biggest outages right now are in North Highlands and North Sacramento. The utility company says they're aware of the outages and crews are working to fix the problem.
Fire crews say they're prepared for the potential of more water rescues with this heavy rain. A big concern is for homeless people living near waterways. Both Sacramento City Metro and Metro Fire Departments have rescue boats ready to go in case they have to go to a water rescue.
It's more often than you would think. It's a lot of unhoused members of the community that we pick off some of the islands that don't understand how fast that water can come up.
That exact call came in with the rain last week. Sacramento fire crews rescued 7 people who were trapped on an island near the confluence of Steelhead and Arcade Creeks. It's the same spot they responded to in November for the same issue. That time they rescued a man and his dog. They're encouraging people to get to higher ground before it's too late.
The storm also affecting that morning commute. As we've seen, the driver of this car here was killed in a crash with a big rig in Sacramento County. Take a look here. This happened at 5 this morning on southbound I-5 right near Twin Cities Road. No word yet on what caused the crash. The big rig driver was not hurt. One lane was closed. Drivers should expect delays right now in that area.
Shortly after the rain started in San Joaquin County, a driver was killed after crashing into a slough. It happened before 8:30 last night near 8 Mile Road and Empire Tract Road. This is west of I-5 in the Stockton area. Divers went in to search the water. They found the driver, who deputies say was the only person in the car. Deputies are investigating the cause of the crash.
Let's go to the Sierra right now. Conditions not much better. This is a live look at I-80 at Kingvale. You can see the snow piled up on the sides. Road conditions are dangerous right now. Those chain controls remain in effect. And of course, our team keeping an eye on conditions all along I-80 in the Sierra.
And that's where we find KCRA3's Melanie Wingo. Melanie, tell us more about what you're seeing out there.
We're on Interstate 80. We're on the westbound side of things, and the snow is piling up. You can see just on the highway itself, there has been a plow that came through just about a minute ago, and that's why you can see, well, where the roadway is located. But they had that plowed down to the pavement. It has since, in the last minute, just clouded over with snow on the ground. And also, if you look right where I'm standing, sort of at the top of the on-ramp to the westbound side, you can really see how much it's piled up. Check this out. This goes down to the bare pavement here, and I'm looking at maybe 4 inches of new snow, maybe a little bit more than that. So it is definitely piling up. The conditions on the roadway are absolutely slick and squirrely under the rig, even if you have all-wheel drive with good snow tires. We're across from Boreal Mountain Resort. We couldn't even get into the resort parking lot. The snow was piled up too much for our vehicle. And I would be interested to hear from Dirk and Tamara just how much the winds are blowing. At this elevation, we're right below the summit because, as you can see in my shot, it's kind of blowing sideways with the snow. And when we were over closer to the resort parking lot, woo-wee, you could see the snow squalls, that wind picking up the snow that has fallen, and it is really blowing that snow all throughout the area, so it is reducing visibility. Speaking of reduced visibility, I'm going to send things back to you because I can't even open my eyes.
Yeah, no,
Melting
Melanie.
my face and eyes.
Definitely
so
empathize
much.
that. I always think about the Mike Tyson quote, everybody has a plan until you get punched in the face. And that's pretty much what it's like when that wind starts hitting you all of a sudden.
I'm up against the ropes.
Yes, you are. Melanie Wingo,
Yeah,
we
for
appreciate
sure.
it.
All right, so 7:09 is your time. Let's turn to meteorologist Tamara Berg for that answer to the question that Melanie had about just how much is the wind blowing in the Sierra right now.
Yeah, we've been seeing some gusts top out over 40 miles per hour so far, and I do think that the winds are going to get a little stronger, especially in parts of the Sierra as the day progresses. Of course, Melanie just showed you that vantage point along Interstate 80. Let me show you a view of cars turning in to Sierra at Tahoe here. This is eastbound along 50, where you can also see some of that snow getting drifted and pulled sideways as those conditions. Again, not advised to be driving in this type of weather if you don't need to be in the mountains. How much snowfall are we going to pick up today? It's going to be impressive numbers here. This is a really good snow producer. Great to hear that, especially in the central Sierra where we need it. We're looking at 3 to 4 feet of new snow out where Melanie is close to there at the Donner Summit. Echo Summit could log up to 3 feet of snow. Ebbets Pass up to 4 feet, and Sonora could log 3 to 5 feet of new snow. Again, that's all going to charge through the area today and also into tomorrow. Radar, I've actually paused to show you that we're seeing some breaks in the rain already as you get west of Yuba City and out along Lakeport, but still some good soaking rainfall for parts of the foothills. The rain is still nice and steady here along I-5 and 99 and all across the Sacramento area. And then there's a band of some heavy rain just to the south there of Vacaville. That may work its way into West Sacramento, Davis and Dixon neighborhoods here in just about the next 20 to 30 minutes. You've also got steady rain. It's kind of eased up a little bit here in Stockton, still coming down pretty good for Modesto, Valley Springs, Arnold, Sonora there along Highway 108. Also still seeing some good rainfall, which could again lead to some standing water and some isolated flooding on those roadways. Snow's coming down South Lake Tahoe, Kirkwood, out into areas there along Highway 108 as you go into those higher elevations. And for the rest of your day ahead, I want you to plan for a wet and windy landscape, especially in the valley and along the foothills. Highs today in the 50s in the valley and foothills, and for the Sierra, heavy, pretty much nonstop snow along with those gusty winds. Some of those Sierra peaks and ridge tops at some of those resorts could see winds gusting 50, 60, even up to 100 miles per hour. So if you don't need to be in the mountains, don't do it. That snow, it'll wait for you. We've got more on the way again for Friday. I'll break you through that timing with Futurecast coming up in 10 minutes. Right now it is 7:11. I've got Brian Hickey's back in Live Tracker 3. You were just outside of the vehicle a moment ago. Brian, what have you been seeing on those roads today?
Yeah. Tamara, we're at a crash here on westbound Interstate 80. This is at Greenback Lane, and we're still on the shoulder here, and you can see up ahead CHP has pretty much reduced all of this now to just this incident on the shoulder here, this big rig, which is pinned up against the sound wall. That big rig, according to CHP, actually came through the center divide of Interstate 80. In fact, you can see right as these big rigs move out of the way in that trailer, you can see the break in the center divide. That big rig actually came from eastbound Interstate 80 and then cut across traffic and spun out, hitting several other vehicles and ending up over here on the shoulder of westbound Interstate 80. Here's a look at the Caltrans camera from the Greenback Lane overcrossing, and you can see traffic is now open in all lanes. It was being pushed over into just 3 lanes, causing some delays there, and traffic, as you can imagine, is currently backed up all the way towards Antelope Road and into the Roseville area on westbound 80. So that is our most significant incident or issue of the moment right now. We have a number of smaller spinouts across Sacramento, and one area that we're looking at is 99 at Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard and the 47th Avenue area. There's some roadway flooding reported in that spot. So we are going to head over to that location. Again, one more look here at Live Tracker 3. And again, you can see they're waiting on a tow truck now to clear this big rig, but they have been able to open all lanes on westbound Interstate 80 at Greenback, where we had that major backup. We'll continue to track many of these spinouts. Be careful if you're heading out onto these very wet roads throughout Sacramento. I'm Brian Hickey. Back to you.